Hi and welcome back to another video of jPlay. I'm Marcus and today I want to continue my playthrough, aka learning experience of Super Fantasy Night of the Badly Dead. And I'm really glad I labeled this series as a learning experience because for once I still forgot to place another bowman based on the scenario book, and secondly I completely missed the range rule in my last episode of my playthrough here, and it clearly says range 1 weapon can only shoot the blue square, so basically everything that's theoretically adjacent around yourself, and a guy with a range 2 weapon can only shoot the yellow square, so exactly 2 spaces away. Unfortunately I didn't play it that way when I used the double-edged guitar here from Axel Slasher. I interpreted that this would mean up to 2 spaces, but that's not correct. I think I will leave it as it is for now. It's really hard to take that back, so I'll really try to do that right as of now. I'm also not so sure how to deal with the range of those bowmen. On the sheet here it's nowhere written what their range actually is. The only reference you find is the special ability that goes with each of those creatures here, but the rules say you only use those when playing on at least heroic level, so not in the standard normal mode, which I'm doing. And here it says if it's not engaged in melee, he attacks a hero at range 2 or 3, which is fine, but nothing for the normal mode. So I think I would play it that way now, that they will hit up to a range of 2, because otherwise they wouldn't stand a chance against our heroes. Maybe I missed this rule somewhere. If I did, please let me know, and again I will try to correct that during my next episode. But now I think I will get started, and this time I will start with Lady Goodlight here in order to maybe take out this Badly Dead and maybe also inflict some damage on this guy here, hopefully. So what I would really want to do is to free up this guy here, but he's also in the blocking zone here. Wow, that's tough. That was really a very stupid decision to bring him into melee, but again, this was in respect to my rule misunderstanding here. Okay, let's see what we can do here and start with Lady Goodlight. I think she will roll 3 dice because she really wants to make sure to take out this Badly Dead here. So let's see what we roll. Perfect, good that we did that. That's exactly 4 hit points, which is enough to kill the Badly Dead. And I think this is really her first experience point she would get now. So first of all, she would gain 1 experience point, and she would be allowed to upgrade one of her special abilities. And I think I will upgrade the Heavenly Protection, because this would give an adjacent hero allow a fortress token, and then he would not only gain 1 shield die, which is already cool, but the hero would also gain 1 additional defense. Awesome. I think she will activate the Holy Lightning now, so we have to roll the Fate die, and really hoping for a skull symbol here. Wow, isn't that nice? That's a skull, so we gain +3 attack, and I think this should be sufficient to inflict 1 damage on the veteran here. And I think, yeah, we will use her remaining 3 dice now. But remember, we are doing a magical attack here, and her magic value is a 2, not a 3. That's something that's really important. So let's see. Okay, so that's 4 plus 2, that's 6. Then we gain +3 attack because we used our Holy Lightning. This inflicts 9 hits, which is enough to inflict a wound on the veteran. Awesome. So that's the 2nd wound for the veteran. And what should we do? I think we will continue with Kayla here, and we will also try to get rid of the veteran here. Of course, I did it again. I forgot to give her an experience point, and she would also be allowed to power up one of her special abilities, and I will stick to the Heavenly Protection for now. But now going back to Kayla here, she will activate her Tactical Stand 3, so she's allowed to move 2 squares ignoring block zones, which is important, and if your next action is an attack, she gains +4, and this is exactly what we will do. So she will move 1, 2 spaces here. Her next action now will be an attack, and she will use her Elvish Crossbow, and for that she will use 3 of her dice. She has +4 now because of her tactical stunt. Let's really hope for something cool. Oh, come on. And that's only a 4. That's not enough. For once her tactical stunt is gone. And yeah, she didn't really do any damage on the veteran. And I think without a special activity, it's basically useless to hit the veteran again. I think she will use her remaining 3 dice to attack the badly dead up there. That's really, again, very bad turn. Yeah, this time she rolls 2 stars, of course. Yeah, that's enough to take out this badly dead. That's at least a good thing. So for once, she gets 1 experience point and she's allowed to power 2 abilities. And I want to try out this Storm of Bolts now. So I will power it up twice because she rolled 2 stars. I think I will try to move him out here. So when he rolls 2 stars now for his movement, he is allowed to ignore the block stone. So let's see what we can do. So we'll roll 3 dice. Of course, I didn't make it. At least I rolled a star, which is not a bad thing. So I will power up his Deafening Riff for now. And now I would choose a monster at range 1. And this would be, of course, our veteran, who is now stunned. And I'm also allowed to roll the fate die. And which means if I roll a skull, I would also inflict 1 damage. Come on, we can do it. No, that's a flash. So nothing additionally bad happens for the veteran. The veteran now rolls 1 die less for attack and also -1 movement, but that really doesn't matter, I guess, so we have to live with that. Still, Axel has 3 more points left. Of course, I mean stars, so I will attack this badly dead here with my double-edged guitar with a magic value of 4. So this is definitely something good. Oops. Count. Wow, that's awesome. Wow. So that's 4. Oh, this would be enough for the veteran. This is really a pity. Come on, can you believe it? Okay, but I decided to take out this badly dead. So Axel gets 1 experience point and he's also allowed to power up 2 of his special abilities. And I think I would do 1 and 2. Perfect. Again, the activation is pretty clear right now. Only this guy is on the board. They are too far away. So let's roll the fate die. Oops, again, I kicked over a tombstone. This would be the flash symbols. Oh, that's not so good. So we will have 1 badly dead here. 1 badly dead here and another one here. Wow, that was really one of our worst rolls for this spawning, but I think that's something we cannot help yet. So we will activate the guys here again, and I think movement is pretty clear. So this guy will move here. I guess this guy will stay where he is. That's the closest hero. I think she really takes some serious damage now. I think it really doesn't matter with who we start for Kayla. So let's activate this guy. He will attack Kayla. She doesn't roll any defense, so she will lose her last life point, so she's down. For once, she will be fully healed and coming back at the start of the next hero turn. But unfortunately, we just lost 1 game round. The second one, that's also clear. He will move here. Oops. And will hit Axel as well. Also, Axel doesn't roll any hit points, so he goes down as well. And again, we lost a turn. And now it really doesn't matter if she would defend or not. So even if she would defend from his attack, he will definitely do a damage and then she will go down as well, which means we lost another turn. In other games we would have lost the scenario. Luckily that's not the case here, so all the heroes will stand up at the start of the next turn. But of course, one last thing to do, we have to move the round track to 4, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more turns left if we are lucky enough to not die again. So let's get everyone in an upright position as well. I think he was here. She was, I believe, No, she was here. So I think I can move her somewhere else. So I think I will move her here, but it really doesn't matter because she's in the block zone of so many guys. We have to get rid of this stun token, so the monster is no longer stunned, and then we would be able to start a new round. This round I will start with Kayla, and if Kayla is really lucky she might take out this fella over there, and I'm really thinking of rolling 4 dice for her elvish crossbow and really hope for a good result here. Yep, let's see. 2 stars would be awesome. Of course, we only rolled 1 star, but I think that's enough. That's 4, that's 5, plus 3, that's 8 hit points. Enough to take out this veteran here. Wow, that was really a tough one. Can I throw over this tombstone here? Cool. So, again, she gets 1 experience point. And then she would be allowed to upgrade, and I think I will go for the Storm of Bolts because I can directly power it up and fill it up to be ready to use. So what does it do? You can activate this ability during a ranged attack. This attack can hit up to 3 enemies at range 2 with aim +1. If you kill at least 1 target, Fate Lightning get 1 action die back. So this is really a very cool ability. As she's still surrounded by 2 badly dead, I think she will store 2 of her dice and will convert them into shield tokens. One thing that we must not forget, Kayla killed the veteran, so she would be allowed to roll the fate die. And if we would roll a skull token, we would gain a magic item, which can be pretty powerful. So let's see what we roll. And can you believe it? It's a skull icon. Wow, that's so cool. Let's see what we get. And that's the Angel's Tombstone, which basically could replace her fist. And I think this is what we'll do. Basically, it's not really powerful, but if we would roll 2 or more stars with a single attack at a range of 1, the target would be stunned. And this is not really a bad thing. So we place it on top of her fist. Perfect. Now I'm really feeling lucky and I want to get rid of this badly dead here with Lady Goodlight. I think she will try to hit him with only 2 of her dice, and she's really hoping for at least 1 star. So let's see. 1 star, come on, you can do it. Yes, that's a star. That's so awesome. So we killed this badly dead, so she gains 1 experience point, and I think she will upgrade her Holy Lightning to level 2. I think one thing is missing. We rolled a star. Yeah, so we will also power up the Heavenly Protection. I will not use it yet. I think there might be more dangerous opponents coming up, but maybe when we face some of those tougher guys here, we might consider giving this to Axel or maybe Kayla. She has still 3 dice left, and I think this time I will really try to smash this tombstone again. So I will just roll 1 die. Just imagine that whatever we roll, we want to get here because I want to get rid of that flash symbol. I will move in front of that tombstone and I will roll the remaining 3 dice to try to score 6 points. Remember, her strength is 3. Oh, that's perfect. That's 7 points. We can crash this tombstone, so this is no longer a spawning point, and as a reward for that we are also allowed to draw a small item. And here I drew the healing potion, which would allow her to heal 1 life point. Of course we would be allowed to give that to another hero, but I think for now everything looks okay. Then it's Axel, and I think Axel wants to take out this badly dead down there. He really wants to make sure that he goes down, so I'm really thinking of rolling 3 dice. So let's see. Perfect, that's more than enough to take out this badly dead as well. He gets 1 XP. He's allowed to upgrade 1 ability. He's also allowed to power it up. He rolled a star, and I think let's go for Deafening Rift 2. Now if you roll a fate, the target suffers 1 damage. It's now a drop and not a skull, so we increase the probability because I think there are 2 drops on the fate die. I think 1 purple drop, oops, you cannot see it, a purple drop, and also a red drop. Cool. I think I will not use the deafening riff for now. Let's get over to the game. Right now only this guy will be allowed to attack or activate it, but we still have to roll for spawning, of course. Luckily we got rid of one of those flash symbols. It's definitely a good thing. And that's a purple drop. Okay, purple drop means we have one badly dead here, oops, and one badly dead over there. Again, plenty of guys to take out now. Not so sure, I think this is not a legit move here, from what I see here. So I think this is a blocked area, and I think I put guys on top of that. That's not allowed, but I did so many mistakes up to now that really doesn't matter, I guess. I think the only unclarity is who he will aim for, so let's roll the fate die. That's purple. We don't have purple on the board, so we have to consult the table. And again, blue comes before black, so poor Kayla is getting some company again. We also have to do that for this guy, so let's see. That's red. Red is also too far away, so it would be either this fella here or Lady Kayla, and guess what? He will also get behind Lady Kayla. Poor her. But this time she comes prepared. She will spend both of her defense tokens. So let's roll her 2 defense die accordingly, which is cool. That's a 2 plus 2. So she rolled a defense of 4, which is okay. I think the first badly dead really needs to roll 2 of those symbols here in order to do some damage. And let's say he would attack first. No, that's not enough, so she defended the first roll, but she will definitely take a hit from this guy here. So again, she lost her first wound token. And then it's Lady Goodlight. Lady Goodlight always have 1 defense die because of her blessed armor, and she has a defense of +1 because of her holy shield. So if she rolls a star, she might be in good shape, I guess. So let's see. No, that's only 1. That's definitely not enough to avoid that wound here. So she also takes a direct hit. This was basically the turn of the monsters, so we will move this ahead. We still have some time, but I highly doubt that we do have a chance, to be honest. I think I really have to move Axel along here so that he can do his cunning test as soon as possible. I think that that's the only way to get things moving here, because otherwise we don't have the slightest chance, I guess. But I think I will end my playthrough for today. Again, I do apologize for any mistakes I'm still doing. Hope I'm getting this stuff right as of now. Hope to see you soon in my next episode of my playthrough of Night of the Battle Dead. And until then, bye bye.